Hey guys, this is Pokemon Storm Silver, video number 15. In the last video, we arrived here in Ecruteak City and explored and went to the Burn Tower, fought some trainers there, ran into our rival, beat him again. And now we're gonna go over here to the gym. So, yeah, gym battle. And I ended the video with a rant about Moo Moo Milk and Oran berries, and how you need to use the berry pots to grow the Oran berries to give the Miltank to get the Moo Moo Milk, or something like that. Anyway, this is medium Georgina, and she sends in a Ghastly, so I'm gonna send in Jericho, because Jericho can use Bite, and Ghastly, being a ghost type, is weak to Bite. See that? See how that works? Bite, it's super effective. Dead Ghastly. Now she's gonna send in a Shuppet, or Shuppet. See, it's supposed to be like puppet, like puppet. So you would think it'd be Shuppet, or is it Shuppet or Shuppet? I think it's I don't know. It should be Shuppet, but it looks like it should be like theoretically it should be Shuppet, but grammatically, it looks like it should be Shuppet. I'm just saying. Anyway, whatever it is, we beat it, and we beat the Duskull too, so... Oh, Mega Drain! Yes, forget Absorb! Oh, yes, Mega Drain. Jericho. Forget Absorb. Learn Mega Drain. Defeat Georgina. Ha ha ha. Alright, so now the little path opens up. If you're playing this on, well, I don't know, I've actually never played this particular game on the DS. I played Soul Silver and Heart Gold on the DS. So I don't know how this would look on the DS with the little, if you actually have, like, if it's actually dark all over, or if you just have those little splotches like you have here. I've never played one of these hacks on the DS. I don't have an R4 card or whatever else you can use to play them on the DS. I just play them on the computer. Oh look, Vesuvius grew to level 26. Now she's gonna send in Sableye, which is kind of like, what's the one I have? Spiritomb, that doesn't have any weaknesses, except Spiritomb's stats are just a lot better. And also another Pokemon that does not have weaknesses due to its ability is Electros. That whole family, the Tynamo, Electric, and Electros, because it's an electric type Pokemon, and the only thing they're weak to is ground. But he has a Levitate ability, so that there makes him actually immune to ground type moves, unless you use a move like Gravity or something that will bring him down to the ground, and then you can use ground type moves and kick his little behind. So yeah. Anyway, we're challenged now by medium Edith, and she sends out Drifloon. So I'll send in Robotnik. You know, I guess you can always make Spiritomb and Sableye, you know, like super effective, weak to something. Because if you have like, what is it, a fighting type Pokemon that has like Foresight or something, you know, they can use Foresight to hit ghost type Pokemon. And since they're both dark types, I think that would make them actually, I think that would make fighting type moves actually super effective against them. I think. I've actually never tried it, but that's a little tip for you, that if you're ever battling one of those Pokemon, Spiritomb or Sableye, and you use Foresight on it and then try to use a fighting type move, I'll bet you it'll be super effective. I'll bet you. I don't know. I could be completely wrong, but now that I've mentioned it, I kind of want to try it. But see, the problem is that whenever Pokemon want to learn Foresight, I never teach it to them, because honestly, I'm not a fan of that move. It doesn't, you know, if someone sends in a ghost type Pokemon, I'll either send in my own ghost type Pokemon or a Pokemon that has a dark type move, because I very rarely ever use dark type Pokemon. I mean, this actual playthrough here is a is an example of when I am using a dark type Pokemon, but off the top of my head, I don't think I've actually used one before this playthrough. I'm trying to think if I have. Let's see. Let's go back to the very first one. We had Smugleaf, Miranda, Boris, Vera, Reshiram, and oh, who was the other one in that group? Oh, Eugene. Yeah, none of them were a dark type. And then in Spirit Gold, I had Donovan, Jethro, Caesar. Who else? Oh, I stepped off the path. If you step off the path, you're going to be sent back to the beginning. I don't know, but I don't think I've used the dark type before in a playthrough before this one. That's what I was kind of trying to get at with that. Oh, Glaceon. Tundra. That's right. You had Tundra in that game. Q-Tip. And God, see, it's been a couple weeks since I've played these games, so I don't even remember what my teams were. Donovan, Caesar, Jethro, Tundra, Q-Tip, and I don't remember, but oh, Pure Mayhem. Oh, well, that's a dark type. God, the one I couldn't remember was the dark type. All right, so I guess I have used dark types before, but I don't usually use dark types. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, of my 5 playthroughs that I've done, or that I am doing, only 2 of them have dark types. God, I've done five playthroughs. I've completed 2. I'm working on 3. That's crazy. Oh, that thing has Aftermath? Alright, well, at least Robotnik grew up to level 28. And he wants to learn Pursuit, which is a good move for him to have, because that will make him be better equipped to take on this gym here. I was going to use him to take on the Pokemon like Haunter and Gengar that are part Poison type, so that he could knock them out with his Psychic typedness. Oh yeah, so I'm going to walk off this thing here on purpose, and run back to the Pokemon Center and heal my Pokemon so that they're all ready to go for Morty. Morty and, I think I said this too when I played Spirit Gold, Morty and Whitney were always the 2 gym trainers in these games that gave me issues. Well, it was actually Whitney's Miltank that gave me issues. The other ones weren't so bad. Claire sometimes, but for the most part the others weren't that bad. So usually if I could get past this gym without too much trouble, I was gonna do pretty well for the rest of the game. Alright, and as always, before you take on a gym leader, save the game, just in case you lose. You can, turn off the game and it's like you never lost at all. Or you can just keep going after that, because obviously your Pokemon are going to gain experience from the battle. Even if you lose, they'll still gain experience, maybe even grow up a level. So, just kind of depends on what you want. Anyway, he starts off with a Duskull. Let's see. I'm going to have Robotnik use Pursuit. And, okay, that's going to be a 3-hitter, basically, for Duskull. Oh, critical hit, wow. That did a lot. I'll have Robotnik use Pursuit again. He's going to use Shadow Ball. Hopefully won't do as much this time. No, not as much, but still more than I would have liked. That must... Ooh, critical hit. Alright, another pursuit, and that should be a dead Duskull. Yeah, super effective. Alright, next is Misdreavus. So, I'm gonna stick with Robotnik, it seems like. And, she's gonna use Shadow Ball, or he. It looks like it should be a she, Misdreavus. Huh. Yeah, I need to heal him, or heal it. Heal Robotnik with the Lemonade. Heal 76 experience points, or 76 HP. I wish I could just like add 76 experience points to him. I know that wouldn't be much, but you know, it's better than nothing. See, Mischievous' Shadow Ball actually does more than Duskull's Shadow Ball. Ooh. Okay. I don't want to lose Robotnik in this battle, but I also don't want to use another Lemonade if I don't have to. So, I'm going to send in Andromeda. And she takes the Shadow Ball pretty well. Mischievous is actually going to outspeed Andromeda and use another Shadow Ball. But I'll have her use Feint Attack, and that should be a dead Mischievous. And it is. Okay. Next is Shuppet. I'll have Andromeda come back, and I'll send in Mick now, because Andromeda and and Robotnik are actually both kind of down as far as HP goes. So I'll have him use Bite. Luckily, Shuppet just uses Embargo, which won't damage me. It just makes it so that I can't use items, which is fine, really, because I don't really need to use items on Mick right now. It could turn into an issue here with this Gengar, though. Oh, wow, Giga Drain. I was not expecting that. Okay, well, Mick. It's hard for me to be mad, because I wasn't expecting that. Send in Spike, and he can use Bite. Hypnosis misses, so I'll just go for another Bite. It'll probably actually be 2 more bites, or... yeah, well, at least 2 more now. His Hypnosis missed again, and if his Hypnosis can keep... I was gonna say, if his Hypnosis can keep missing, I'll just kind of take him out pretty easily, but looks like that one hit. So now he's gonna use Shadow Ball, and yeah, that's he's gonna knock out Spike. Alright, so I think Jericho should be next to go, maybe. Alright, Jericho. Gengar's gonna use Shadow Ball again. I know Jericho can take it. Oh, just barely though. He uses Bite. And that's it. Super effective. Gengar fainted. Jericho gained all kinds of experience. And now he's gonna send in Sableye. And yeah, boy. Alright, Jericho. I think this would be a good time for him to use Mega Drain. But I don't know if he can actually outspeed that Sableye. So I'm not gonna take any chances. I'm just gonna go ahead and give him a Lemonade. See if he can, oh. Why the hell does the Sableye have Aerial Ace? Alright, well he's gonna use Aerial Ace again and kill Jericho, so that's fine. Alright, I haven't used Vesuvius yet in this battle, because Vesuvius is a little bit under-leveled for the most part. Most of my Pokemon are already at level 28, but Vesuvius is down a little bit. Dragon Rage is enough, though, to take out the Sableye. 2 Dragon Rages. Okay, next is Haunter. Let's see. Okay, that's his last one. No, it's not over. Not yet. Oh. Haunter's going to use Shadow Ball, and that's probably going to kill me. Yeah. I'm not even sure if that critical hit was necessary. What do I have now? Robotnik with a grand total of 5 HP. So I'm going to use a Lemonade on him, and hopefully he can take out this Haunter with the Zen Headbutt. Haunter's going to use Shadow Ball, which won't be very effective. Oh, well, at least he's still in the green. Oh, and now he uses Hypnosis and actually hits. Oh, Those of you who remember watching my Blaze Black walkthrough know that whenever I had Miranda use Hypnosis, it never ever hit. And that was... Okay, so Robotnik woke up and Hunter's using Mean Look, which basically means I can no longer escape. Like, I can't switch out or anything. And he hits again with Hypnosis. Oh, what is going on? And he uses Shadow Ball. Critical hit. That's Robotnik. I should have been keeping track of who's feigning. Vesuvius is fainted. Robotnik's fainted. Jericho, Mick, and Spy. I think Andromeda is my last one left. Alright, still in the green. Come on, Andromeda. I need this, Oh, okay. Looks like I'm gonna use a revive on someone. Okay. Well, Andromeda, you did what you could do, I guess. I'll send Robotnik back in. He's gonna use Shadow Ball. And... oh, God. Ooh. Won that battle with 6 HP left. Or 8, I guess, after that. See, I told you guys, I always have trouble against this guy. Freaking Gengar and his Giga Drain, man. Okay, well. At some point in this battle, all of my Pokemon fainted. Which I guess that's alright, because I had revives. And in the next video, I guess we'll leave here. So, to go wherever it is we're going.